What is up, YouTube? I am Willy, and this is Willy Can't Draw. Welcome. We're doing Inktober, and we're doing week 1 of Inktober. This is, I'm just going to go through, show you a couple of, show you my Inktober drawings. Well, let me show you a little bit of my drawing space. This is what I'm currently reading. Superman Blue. I have it upside down, not because I'm ashamed, but I have it upside down because I bent a corner and I'm trying to unbend it. Here's my scissors, notepad. I'm poor, like I said, because why? Willy can't draw. Touch New. They're not Copics, they're knockoffs. These are also alcohol markers that I got from Hobby Lobby. That poster's sweet. That poster's cool. That poster's cool. I like to keep myself surrounded by things that inspire me. It's my laptop. Sketchbook. It's Charlie Brown. Just press here. Boop. Blob. This is the Blob. Blob. Everybody. Blob. My external hard drives with all the movies I watch while I'm drawing, or if a friend of mine has a new podcast out, I'll listen to that. I'll draw for long periods of time, so, you know, I like to listen to things while I develop blood clots in my legs. I have a ton of movies on here that I love to watch, that I'll watch on this computer while I'm drawing, because it's over there. Here's all my pens and stuff. The pens, marker, white pen. You gotta have a white pen. X-Acto knife, eraser. I think that's basically the space, man. This is where I draw. I keep all these things around me. That Superman stuff. Maybe one day I'll show a bigger thing of this. This is my TV. What's up, TV? And, well, let's get back to the, that's my drawing space. Just before we get out of here, I got to, me and Blob have shoulder problems. Gotta get up there. Boop, fist bump, Blob. Alright. Well, this right here is me erasing myself. Sometimes, okay, a lot of people, they set down this nice sketchbook. I've watched a few of these videos. They set down this nice sketchbook, and then they're like, oh, look at my Inktober drawings. It's totally planned out. Mine are not totally planned out, because why? Willy can't draw. Willy's, I don't want to talk about myself in the third person, but I draw. You know what I mean? I draw. I just like to draw, and this is what it is. As me, I wanted to something different. There's people usually drawing themselves or holding a pencil, or that's me. I want to erase myself, and I wish I could have told you that I planned. Like I said, I wish I could have planned this out, but the next page after that guy is just me getting the shadings of my markers. Sorry. This is Inktober day 1. The prompt for day 1 was poisonous. And there's nothing more poisonous than the demons that sit on your shoulder, at least to me. That this was one that I drew real quick. I didn't really, I tried to, if you watch the video, I have a video on this one, and if you watch the video on this, I had something else planned. I had the whole thing drawn out. I had it like a face, and I couldn't get the face right, so I just started, like, the shadows became bigger and bigger until, like, it was just kind of one big shadow. And the thing I like about this is that I drew the guy with the things on his shoulders, but the things don't show up. You don't see them, but they're there. Anyway, Inktober day 1, poisonous. Didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. What are you gonna do? This was my next goal for day 2. Day 2 is tranquil. And this is what happens This one and the next page are what happens when you don't pencil anything. I didn't pencil this. I just started drawing. I wanted to draw like something kind of sad, kind of, you know, because it's where I am. I want to erase myself. What you can do? So I drew this. I was drawing this all just, I didn't pencil anything. My favorite part is this little thing right here. I'm using my pen instead of my finger because I have terrible, such a weird thing to say. Like, my nails are terrible. I chew on my nails. I chew my nails, and so they're bad. And so I'm using this to point everything out, even though you can probably see my nails, but not too much because I'm pointing with that. Whatever. Anyway, this is my favorite part because it looks like a car drove up on here. And I did that without penciling anything, and it just kind of came out right the way I wanted. So that I like. The tree came out okay. It's just kind of a country landscape with a hill and death. You know, my favorite. On to day 3. This is all pretty sad so far, but I'm not a happy person, and that's why I draw and sit alone in a room all by myself. This is another example of what happens when you don't pencil. I had the idea of what I wanted to do, but then I was just like, oh no, because this is where it would have been sketchy and I'd have been getting the shape right. And then this is when I decided that I was like, oh man, I gotta pencil everything from now on. This isn't working for me. It's day 3 and the prompt was roasted. And the only thing that got roasted were my skills as an artist. It doesn't look terrible, but it's not great. It could have been a lot better. And then all of a sudden at the end I put flames on it. Because why not? Because why not? When something's not going right, put flames on it. That's what every car enthusiast knows. On to day 4. Now this one I like. This one I like because the prompt for the day was spell. And so I drew like a wizard guy. This one came out the way I wanted it because why? Pencils. You can still see them. I didn't exactly erase them. I just spell. I just had it in my head. Or this is the pose everyone who puts a spell on someone has at some point. At least I hope so. I hope in real life, which is a real, right? Kinda. I hope this is the pose they use when they're putting bad spells on people. But like you got the cauldron, you got the thing, and it's boiling for some reason. I didn't draw any flames on this because I wanted the boiling to come from like his magic powers. I only say his because it looks like a him right now. I think I initially meant it to be a her. Because look how small this waist is. I wanted to make it a her, but you can't see anything. Like, there's no distinguishable characteristics. So it's just like, whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling. And this is spell. This is what I did. This is what I picture in my head when someone's when someone says spell. On to day 5. Day 5 has been, I've gotten the most response on because it's a chicken. Look at this chicken. It's just a chicken with a shadow. And all it is just white. The same white here, but I just threw some gray down, colored it a little. I got some, the marks I had made earlier. These are the markers. They're not Copic because I'm poor. So I just threw some gray and some red. Just a few accents, really. And then he's gonna get put in the oven because look at his feet. And yeah, I really like this chicken. Cartoons seem to be kind of my thing. I try to do comic book art, which I'm okay at, but cartoons are a lot of fun. They don't have to be anything. You can just make them whatever you want. Day 5, chicken. Day 6 was not zombie. Day 6 was drooling. And that's why I drew somebody drooling. And then I was like, look, he's got the same hands as the spellcaster. And I drew this dude drooling, and then at the last moment I was like, if I draw him drooling, why is he drooling? And why is he walking like that? So I colored him green. He was like a little zombie with tousled hair. His hair is just nice and tousled. But like, I put him down here, And I thought a zombie would be cool, and I got a good response off of this one too. And just, I like cartoons. Cartoons are fun. I think I might make a comic strip out of this guy. But the exercises for Inktober seem to be working. I'm getting a bit more of a handle. I don't draw every day, but I try to draw a lot. Anyway, drooling. Zombie. Notice how he's like a cute zombie and he's not falling apart anywhere. Because it takes a while. And day 7, the last one for week 1. Got day 7. And I was exhausted. I wasn't exhausted. The prompt was exhausted. And I stayed up I think I stayed up all night drawing this. Or coloring it, I should say. Drawing it wasn't that hard. But like I put this little window to show that it's nighttime with like stars in it and you should be tired. And then there's the light and the light reflecting off of him. That was my favorite part. Was coloring in the light. Like he's sitting there and he's all tired. And that one went okay. That one went okay. Wow, that was already 7. That was all 7 days, all 7 prompts. And Inktober's gonna keep going. And so subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. Come back if you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy the drawings, the little cartoon guys that squeak. That's my chair. It's old, but I like it. Like and subscribe, guys. Let's have some fun. Comment what you think. Don't be mean because I'm sensitive. And thanks for coming. Thanks for checking out the video, all 2 of you. Once again, I'm Willy from Willy Can't Draw. And if you're expecting a lot, then you didn't read the name. Alright, later.